So you want to know whether or not you need maths for a computer science degree? Well, my very short answer is yes. And let me explain why. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Bruno. I am a software developer based in the UK, and on this channel we give you the tools and the tips needed to have a successful career in software development. So throughout this video, we'll be discussing the reasons why you need maths for a computer science degree. So please like this video as it helped tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, and please subscribe if perhaps you'd like to see more content like this in the near future. So before we dive into the specifics, it is important to note that computer science does not equal programming. In fact, programming is a tool, whereas computer science is a field of study. So with that out of the way, there are two main reasons why maths is useful in the computer science field. The first reason is that many computer scientists actually use maths every day, making the subject less than a requirement for certain jobs. Don't get me wrong, you can very well work as a full-stack software developer and implement well-defined problems without having to know any maths at all. But having math knowledge is extremely important if you're going to do researches or specialize in a specific field such as machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence, or even deep learning, as it plays a big role when looking for optimal solutions to novel problems. And the second reason is that maths can help you develop the underlying knowledge that is required when working in the computer science field. So what kind of maths is required for computer science? Well, one of the courses the computer science teach is discrete maths, which deals mainly with logical statements. And an example of that is for you to think of the following. Many computer program runs in a deterministic way, which means no matter how many times you run the program, you should expect the same result. Well, logic deals with such deterministic system. However, not everything in computer science is deterministic, especially if you're building a machine that make decisions based on real life data. This leads us to other courses such as probability theory, linear algebra, calculus, game theory, and many more. And so all these math courses play a critical role in helping students understand program languages, data structure, differential equations, and many more. By looking at some of the universities here in the UK, guys, you can see that most of them, especially Russell Group, they want you to have a strong mathematical background. In other words, they're looking for people that have A-level math. And you can see this here through Manchester University, for example, they're asking for A-star. You can see the same thing in Birmingham University, Warwick, Liverpool, also asking for mathematical backgrounds such as A-level maths. Even Aston does say if you do have a B maths, there's a higher chance that they would accept you with a lower grade, which is perfect for a lot of candidates. But I also want you guys to bear in mind that it's not all university, not every single university ask for a math background. Some of them will accept you with computer science background, physics, and engineering for that type really. It doesn't necessarily have to be maths. However, as you can see, some Russell Group University, they want you to have a maths A level. Obviously, make sure you do your research and try to negotiate with the universities, and good luck. So right now you can see that math is actually quite important, and I have to also mention to you guys that most companies, I'm talking about big companies really here, they will ask you to explain the time complexity of certain algorithm or whatever solution you're proposing to them. So maths come quite handy because some of the problems they give you guys is actually all maths based really. So depending on where you're heading to, there's a higher chance that you're gonna need maths, guys. And from my personal experience, I've done A-level math, further maths, physics, computing. So I was quite in between the field, and for me, when I got to university, it was a lot easier to grasp many concepts that are taught in computer science, especially in the maths module. I was okay with that. However, I'm not here trying to discourage you guys, saying that, you know, if you don't have math background or if you're not that good at maths, you're gonna fail, whatever the case, you won't be able to do computer science. That's not true. What you really need is that willingness to actually put the work in. Just make sure you have whatever the university require, and from then, once you get to that stage, make sure you do work hard, go to extra class, lessons, YouTube, like learn the things, make sure you're good with it. You'll be fine. It's that willingness to put the work in that really matters. While computer science is an expansive field, it is quite competitive. So therefore, your chance of getting a job are much higher if you have a resume decorated with certificates, accomplishments, and experience. So please go out there, do what you can, and always do your best, guys. Honestly, best of luck to all of you guys that are going to study the computer science, and know that there's always opportunity, guys. But thank you very much. If you have watched to the end, I appreciate that. Give this video a like, subscribe if you would like to see more content next week. My name is Bruno, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Peace.